Hey there. So guys, if you have been following us since quite some time, you know that we love to cover everything related to HubSpot. And there's going to be new pricing in HubSpot. And what does it mean for you? What does it mean for partners like us? What does it mean for everyone involved? Today, we are going to delve deeper into the same. So stay tuned till the end. And in case you are still not subscribed to CT9, do subscribe to CT9. Now, the new pricing model introduces a lot of different changes. In those changes, one of the major changes is the introduction of Core Seat. Now, what's this Core Seat? It offers users edit access to the hubs they own and to HubSpot's smart CRM, and it supports those from marketers and admins to developers and operations professionals. But what does it mean for you and me? For you and me, it means that right now, all of our free seats in most of our plans have almost complete edit access. After the introduction of core seats, now those free seats will become view only. So in case you want the people in your team to have complete access to almost all of the tools and editing and everything, you would need to buy a core seat for them. There are also Sales and Service Hub seat enhancements. Sales and Service Hub seats are now designed for sales and service reps, which encompass everything in a core seat, plus they get additional sales and service features. And now there's an inclusion for the view-only seat. So as we explained earlier, that free seats also had edit access. Now there's something called as a view-only seat. So these are the people who would be able to view everything but not edit anything. This can be good for those roles wherein you have somebody in the team who needs access to all of the data, but you don't want them editing anything. So in that case, that is a good segregation to have. Now, one of the better things with this pricing update is the removal of seat minimums. Earlier, you needed to buy some minimum number of seats in order to get access, but right now that's not the case. So to lower the barrier to entry, HubSpot has removed seat minimums for sales and service hubs, which allows you to buy whatever number of seats you need when you need them. Now, there's flexible and scalable pricing as well. From a maximum of 5 edit users for free tools to unlimited view-only seats for users in a paid portal, the new model supports a pay-as-you-grow approach. Now, what does this mean? So earlier, in case if you had a lot of people in your team who just needed something like view access, then also you needed to pay for the seats. But right now, view access is completely free for n number of users. And in case you want the edit access, that is something where you have to pay. So HubSpot says that this is a pay as you grow approach, which might suit a lot of businesses. Now you might ask, what's the impact on existing customers? The existing customers will transition to the new model in phases, which ensures a seamless migration without downtime or data loss. And prices for current subscriptions will not be impacted in the short term. Now somebody might also ask, what are the benefits of the new model? Please explain. So the benefits of the new model include more flexibility because customers can now easily scale their HubSpot usage up or down based on their needs with pricing which will adapt as they grow. And there's more clarity now because this new structure simplifies the overall buying process, which makes it easier to understand what you are paying for and why are you paying for it. The 3 new type of seats that HubSpot has introduced are core seats, view-only seats, and partner seats. Partner seats are free and unlimited for partner employees to gain edit access to client portals without having to pay for a seat. View-only seats are for non-editing users which offer read-only access in their portal. And core seats provide users edit access to all of the features included in a subscription, including the CRM, except for features which are specific to sales or service seats. Now you might ask, when is this pricing rolling out globally? So this pricing is already live now and existing customers will not be affected and they can continue to renew or make changes on the legacy pricing model for the moment. And then you might ask, where can you find the pricing? The pricing link has been included in the description below and you can click on that in order to get more info. For starter products, the monthly commit price is $20 per month while the annual commit price is $15 per month. Now, someone might ask, why does HubSpot need to change their pricing model? So the answer to that is that HubSpot initially started just as a marketing-only service, but right now they have transitioned to a lot of different things, and all of those things require a different sort of pricing so that somebody does not feel stuck in the old pricing model. And there are a lot of users who wear multiple hats, who do a lot of things, and then they have to pay separately for a lot of those things in order to access them. So instead of all of that, introduction of new types of seats make sure that people can easily buy for the services that they need initially, and then as they scale up, they can pay further as they grow. Eventually, all of the customers will be migrated to the newer pricing model. Customers will get ample notice ahead of time on what to expect, and when the migration does happen, the price will remain the same during the current term and will not change before their next renewal date. So the migration process will start later this year in a phased manner, and we know that this won't affect a lot of people and their work because HubSpot is giving all of us ample time to transition. Now you might ask that does this mean that HubSpot does not have any sort of free CRM now? So in order to understand this, you might want to look at it like this, that in the current pricing structure, HubSpot does have free CRM tools, but a lot of them are very limited. So in case you are getting access to those tools, free access does not equal to free CRM. So even with access to those tools, their functionality is quite limited. And even right now, if you want to do anything major, you might need to pay a little bit more for those features. So the new pricing model does make a lot of sense in those terms. But in case you are somebody who was benefiting a lot from those existing free CRM access tools, which were limited in their functionality, if you are benefiting from them, so then maybe you would be in a pickle that you would have to pay now for access to those tools and for more features. You might even ask, how does this new pricing model change how users access HubSpot? So the answer to that is that in the old model, customers could add edit users in their portal at no cost unless they were a sales or service rep who required a sales or service seat. But in the new model, sales or service reps will still require a sales or service seat. But what changes is that the other users who require edit access in HubSpot, they will require the new core seat, and customers will need to purchase core seats to assign to any users who require edit access. So guys, do let me know in the comments, what do you think about the new pricing update in HubSpot? For sure, there are some really beautiful additions, as well as there are some additions which might not be that user friendly for a lot of people who were earlier enjoying some features which might now be something that they might need to pay for. There is definitely a little bit of segregation, but overall in the long run, it seems like it will impact as well as benefit a majority number of users. So do let us know about all of this. In case you need our help in order to build something awesome of your own, do reach out to us via the QR code on the screen in front of you or via the link in the description below. And I'll see you guys soon in the next video.